Last night's patch for Returnal was disastrous. It's causing entire save files to be deleted. Amongst other things, you keep getting this error report and whatnot. So the developers actually came out with an idea where you need to uninstall the game, reinstall the game, and then prevent the actual update from updating again until they fix it and come up with a better update. But you can still get the developer command tools to work. How do you do it? I'm going to explain all this and more. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into this. So before we even get into it, I just want to let you guys know that these things aren't for everybody. These cheats, these tricks, these hacks and stuff like that. Those who are just doing this legitimately, a lot of respect to you guys. Obviously, you enjoy this type of game, and it's an insult to have an easy mode. I'm right there with you guys. I prefer to just play it the way it was meant to be played. But I'm also a YouTuber, and I find weird things here and there in these games. So I post it for those who maybe have a harder time. To those of you who have a harder time with it, sometimes these type of games aren't for you. You gotta really research them and whatnot. But again, you play the way you want to. You paid for the game. It's your game. No disrespect towards you guys either. Now that being said, last night, a brand new patch came out for Returnal, and it really started messing the game up. A lot of people were actually unhappy because it not only deleted their saves, but even if you could play it, you kept getting a CE error every couple of minutes. Every time you killed a beast, every time you opened the chest. So it was really unplayable. And the developers had come up with the idea, until they produce the next update, what they want you to do is uninstall the game, reinstall the game. Everything should work. Do not update the game at all. It should work in its most vanilla case. And that is actually going to be the basis for what you're going to do in order to get these developer command tools to work. As you can see, I'm totally slaughtering the first boss with just an insane amount of health. An insane high level of proficiency with the weapon. This weapon, I believe, is like level 20 or something. And, it obviously is not making the game a challenge. It's not making the game fun. But for some people, maybe they'll need that. So, again, what you're going to do is you're going to uninstall your game. You're going to reinstall your game. As you reinstall the game, you're going to turn auto updates off on the PS5. And then you are going to, just in case, because it will just pop up and say there's an automatic update going on. When that happens, just go into the PS button, go to where it says whatever the update is, hit information, it'll give you whatever, just go to it and cancel and delete it. And that'll prevent it, and you'll be able to play in the most vanilla mode again. And you'll be able to do the codes. In order to do the codes, you have to have a USB keyboard or any keyboard that is recognized by the PS5. It can be wireless, but the PS5 has to recognize it. Once you have the said keyboard, what you're going to do is, if you want to drop any of these weapons, hold Shift, Control, Alt. All three of those keys, hold them, and then press the numbers 1 through 0. As you press a number, it will produce one of 10 different weapons for the game. Now, what you have to keep in mind is that as you are doing it, it will drop the gun at your current level. So right now, I'm at level 0 proficiency. If I got to level 15, level 20, max is level 30. If you're at level 30 proficiency and you push any of these keys, it will drop your favorite weapon at level proficiency 30. Not that you find a level 30 gun, or let's say you're level 0 and you find a level 2 gun. Even though you have that level 2 gun proficiency in your hand, it will not produce a second proficiency. So you're going to have to get to those proficiencies if you want the gun at that proficiency level. And then, of course, you continue, you keep updating your suit. As your suit is modified further and further, it'll just keep growing. And then at that point, what you want to do is, if you want to restart your run without losing any of your gear, it's like you recycle your cycle, but you keep everything: weapons, keys, anything, artifacts, whether they're permanent or not, they all stay with you like you're permanent. And what you have to do for that is, at any point, just hold shift control and just tap the number 4 once. Don't tap it more than once. If you tap it twice, it'll put you right into, like it'll bounce you right out of the game. Just tap it once. You'll see you reappear at the ship, and you will have all your gear, everything that you had, everything that you came with. And as of right now, it is still working. As long as you remove all those other updates, it'll still work. The only thing is, you're going to be in offline mode, which means you can't use anything online. You can't use the Arbalite regenerator or the recycler where you put in Arbalites and it adds to whatever. That's not going to work. So just keep that in mind. But you will be able to keep all your Arbalites, everything else that you had come through with. It'll all be there for you. And you could just keep redoing it. You could just keep hitting that Control 4 after you explore a certain amount into the overgrown ruins or whatever, and come back here and you'll be okay. The only thing is, you don't want to do the Shift Control Tap 4 trick to respawn in biomes 3 and 4, because you'll have no way back. You should only do this for 1 and 2, and let's say you beat the first boss and you go into biome 2 and you end up going back to the ship. Because you defeated the boss and you already have the Crimson Key, all you need to do is look for the Crimson Door, and there you go. You are well on your way. You have no further issues, and you could carry on like that. So that's all there is for this video. Again, for those of you who are doing it legit, much respect. For those of you who are not doing it legit, that want to do it this way, it's your game. You experience it how you want. Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you all in the next one.